Welcome to Masa the Fun, and today we are in Guild Wars 2. And we're doing the weeklies. This is actually episode or part 7 of our weekly series. Haven't had one in a while because they've been a little bit repetitive, at least for me. So, I didn't want to just do the same video again. But now we're in a different section. It requires us to do events in Sparkfly Fen. I'll show you that on the map in a moment. Here we go. We're actually in the Astrozintli Forelands. It can be a contested waypoint. As it shows right now, we can't actually go to it directly, so you have to go to a nearby. But this is where it is, Astrozintli Forelands. And this has tons of events, and they overlap. In other words, there'll be like 2 or even 3 events going at the same time. As you can see here, Sparkfly Fen. It's right in the middle on this like massive island peninsula thing here. So we'll get out of this now. So it's mostly based on this camp, which has all these walls around it and these doors. So you'll have quite a bit of action and events going inside the camp, outside the camp. See, like here, there's this light blue circle. You'll have to control it. And you have to physically stand inside for it to turn light blue, assuming it isn't already. Because if the monsters get to it and you're not, it'll be red. So obviously the objective is to hold the position and keep the position in your control. So the nice thing about it, like as you can see there in the mini map, there's different points, like there's the south, and then there's an eastern camp, and not necessarily it's the same event. Like there's another camp over to the left or to the, let's say, west, and there's another gate, and they might have different times, like time limits. Like I've been in the event by the western gate where there was only 4 minutes left, and there's like 15 minutes left at the southern gate. Or wherever. So it's kind of nice. So what you can do is you can participate in one, and then you'll get credit for it as long as it's successful. Hopefully there's other people there to do it too, to help you out. And then you go over, see, like I have help here. And then you go to another section of the camp, and that'll be a different event, so you'll get credit for it. So you can get them done pretty quickly. See, like in the distance there, it just turned blue. It was red and just turned blue. Here, we'll go over there to it, towards it. So yeah, they're not exactly super quick like in my other video, where in Queensdale, you could do the event in less than a minute, and then you just like maybe wait 5 or 10 minutes, and it'll start up again. This one has longer time frames to do it. In other words, it takes longer, and they're just longer events. But the good part is they do overlap. Like down the hill here by the camp, there's like campfires there. You can light them. There's another event there. So, and that'll be separate. That won't be part of this one here in the camp. So within the zone, within this like peninsula's, Zitli, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'll float down to it now. This is another event. So I participate here, help them out a little bit here, and then go back up, to the one, let's say I just prefer, So there, I like this campfire here. It's kind of cool. I don't actually know what it does, but, yeah. So, yeah, you want to participate in the different events, and you can get quite a bit done pretty quickly, in the sense that maybe the event isn't quick, but since there's multiple events, all of a sudden you'll get like 2 or 3 done, within 10 minutes. Whereas in the other ones where it's super fast, you might have to wait, 5 or 10 minutes for it to start up again. You have to heal people. So there's quite a bit to this. There's healing. There's some, things you got to do. It's mostly, defending and taking out the monsters. But it's pretty interesting, So yeah, this covers the weekly for events in Sparkfly Fen. Not too much involved with this one. I know it should be soloable. you know, and depends, you know. At least I didn't find it very difficult, so I could handle. Most of the mobs are small enough where you can just do, you know, area of effect type attacks. And well, I have a pet because I'm a ranger, so that helps me keep them off me. So that's good. All right, so if you have any suggestions for other areas, or if you have any questions about other, let's say, events that you're having trouble doing, not really as far as the what are they called, fractals. I have like very little experience with flag. I think I've done it once, and it was like really hard, and I needed a guide to do it. So I'm really not good at fractals at all yet. I need to look into that and get more experience with that. But apart from that, I've done some world bosses. You know, that's also, you need to have huge groups for that to get those done. So yeah, leave it in the comments below if you have any areas where maybe I can help cover. Here's the actual mission, and I'm on my way to doing that one. So yeah. Leave a comment below, like I said. Also, like and subscribe. It's free to do so for both if I haven't already said that. And we'll see you soon in the next one. Live free, question everything. God bless. And as always, have fun. Cheers.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros. ¡Sí!